afternoon, and we've got basketball on the agenda. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Boston Celtics. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. They've got Stephen Curry, and it's Barry in at the power forward position.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Outside Durant, the three ball, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The Warriors pull it in.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Arizin, pass to Durant. And a miss there on the triple. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Boston. Tatum from long range. Arizin pulls it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Bryant. Tatum, a screen on Curry. Back to Tatum. Over Durant. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Bryant.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Celtics foul, Cody Bryant. First personal foul, first team foul.
Outside Curry. Here's Barry. They set the pick. Gets the three ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Bryant outside. Tatum with a screen. And then Bryant with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Garnett. Outside Tatum. Fires for three. Barry pulls it in. The Warriors leading. Out to the right wing. Here's Arizin. Off the mark there with a three.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Outside Wembanyama. Counted. 1 for 1 to start the game.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Some changes for Boston. Derek White's checked in for Tatum, and LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Bryant. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Now Curry. Pass to Chamberlain. Now Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Boston has possession. They trail by 1. White, good.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
And here's Curry for three. He can't hit that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wembanyama finds White. Puts it up. The Warriors pull it in.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Barry, to the middle. Here's Thurman. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
At the line for 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brown. Warriors trail by 4. Now here's Hardaway. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Thurman. Here's Chamberlain. Horford covering. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Thurman. Great D that time from Porzingis. Celtics lead by 4. White for 3. Connects from downtown. White's got 6 points.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Count it. Good.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Klay Thompson, also Tim Hardaway out there, and it's Chamberlain in at the 4. Outside Tatum, fires the 3. Can't connect, making him 1 for 6 from the field. Warriors trail by 4 to the paint. Here's Hardaway. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Now one on Ball.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the Warriors making a change here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Celtics lead by 3. And here's Tatum. White finds Tatum. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Hardaway, the pass to Arizon. Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Thurman. And stolen by Porzingis. Down low. The steal. Hardaway with it. And keeping us updated from the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Ryan, the way he sees the game, makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Oh, count it! Tatum hits from way out.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
There's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. And Boston with some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for White. And it's Bryant in for Holiday. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Davis comes in for Hardaway. Arizon, pass to Davis. The rebound, Celtics.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Bryant, no good. And so Davis will bring it up for Golden State. 6-point game.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. Tatum looking it over, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
They double-team Curry. The deep three. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tatum. Tatum knocks it down. He's locked in right now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Curry. The rebound, Celtics. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Tatum from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Here's Durant. Chamberlain passes to Durant. And here's Thompson for 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Thompson's got 6.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Curry from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Celtics lead by 5. Tatum inside. 11 points in the game. And he can't get that one. Harrison, pass to Chamberlain. Here's Durant. He takes it in.
You know, the defense had no answer for Durant's quickness. He drives right in and hammers it down.
And here are the Celtics. Outside Wembanyama. Back to Bryant. Pass to Tatum. Tatum finishing it off inside.
And it's fun watching Tatum continue to evolve as a scorer. Beautiful touch on that teardrop.
Curry from deep three-point land. Boston pulls it in. Garnett's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Warriors trail by 5. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's the Warriors now. Left side Curry. Shoots over ball. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Here's Bryant. 1 second left. Just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word.
Get ready for the fan half-court drum line. They're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Kobe Bryant. And it's Garnett in at the 2. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Tatum can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
For the tie, here's Harrison. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
These are his first free throws of the game. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Brown. And it's tied up with that one. Now Ball. Pass to Tatum. Oh, the block just stops it cold and takes possession. In transition, here come the Warriors.
What you love about KD is the way he thinks the game. Intelligent and experienced. You can count on him to always make the right play.
Here's Tatum. That one's off. Still out of sync. And so it's Golden State with it. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Harrison misses. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Boston. There's Tatum with the 3. Tatum drills the 3.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
And a deep 3 from Curry. They get it again. Ooh, a two-handed power slam. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Ball against Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Causing havoc inside. Ball is just so fast and so nimble.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so Ball nails both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Stolen by Ball. LaMelo down the lane, and a nice finish on the layup. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
Don't blink. Ball will blow your doors off.
And a deep 3 from Curry. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. Durant against Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Bryant. Jason Tatum! Go up and get it!
What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his 3rd foul so far. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 8, Kristaps Porzingis.
Harrison, pass to Curry to win the run. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, he is desperately trying to get something going, but this has not been his night. They need to consider making an adjustment.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Boston shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Golden State. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Curry passes to Barry with some arc, and the layup is good. Barry's got 4 points this quarter.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Tatum finds Bryant. 1:51 left in the third. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. The kick out to Ball. There's Tatum with the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Bryant outside. On the wing, Tatum. Here's the 3. On the wing, Tatum. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 22 points.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Puts up a 3. Curry's shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Warriors trail by 7. For 3. He can't get that one to fall.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Tatum can't hit. And here are the Warriors now. Durant, pass to Curry. Here's Barry. From outside the arc. Unable to get that one. Now here's Tatum. From deep three-point land. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. So on the floor for Golden State. Thompson out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Thurman in at center, filling out the middle.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to White. Lets it go from deep. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Hardaway, the pass to Thompson. Here's Harrison. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Given Porzingis' overwhelming size, sometimes solid defense isn't enough, especially this close to the rim.
Pass to Harrison. There's the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
The Celtics making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Thanks for that, Allie.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Back to Durant. Another 3 for Golden State.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Tatum. And that one hits the back iron.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
A nice shot by Harrison. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Hardaway.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Good on the second one.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead they're going to have to settle for the tie.
Curry against Ball. Another three for Golden State.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Ball into the lane, and Ball throws it down.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most.
And a deep three from Curry is kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. And Golden State leads by 3.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity on the court.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. 1:58 left to play in the fourth quarter. Bryant from deep three-point land. Warriors with the rebound. Arizona pass to Barry. The kick to Durant. Lets the three fly. And Bryant pulls it down. Lost it on offense. Outside Tatum. The three is up. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Barry, pass to Curry. Now here's Durant. KD jams it straight down.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. This one for 3. Oh, he nails it! Oh, an enormous three-pointer!
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
Double digits for him on the glass. He's getting it done.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they...
Oh, Jason Tatum!
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Top Curry, covered by Bryant. Bryant against Curry. Ooh, poked away. Here's Chamberlain. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. No good from three-point range. Tatum way outside. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last-minute shot is offline. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Barry in at the 4 spot.
Bryant, 3rd personal foul, 1st team foul.
to the wing, right side. And a deep three from Curry. Hauled in by Brown. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he drops the first.
Golden State, Paul Anderson taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Boston trailing. Bryant, the pass to Garnett. There's Tatum with the three. And Tatum cashes in from the corner.
Yeah, stretching that defense all the way to the sidelines. Tatum with a nice shot.
Curry from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And it's Tatum missing. And here are the Warriors now. And what action in this one. We're about a minute into overtime. Pass to Curry. Wing shot on the way. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And Golden State leads by 1.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul. Curry against Bryant. They grab their own miss. Right side Curry. Tries again. Good on the jump shot. And now a three-point Warrior lead.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Pass to Garnett from the arc. Again, the miss by Ball.